Hey, I'm back, everyone. After 4 long days of being away from this channel, I am back. Usually, how it works when you say, I'm back, everyone. So, today's video is about teens. I know. And their amazing, conglomerately fucked love life. I mean, I certainly had one in the early days, sure. I'm sure a lot of people have as well, because it's just it's so fucked. I mean, people mess up all the time, but oh my, I royally fucked up. Oof. You know, when young kids hear love, most of the time they think of their parents if they have, happy parents. That's normal. That's what it should be. And when they get to the teenage age, I mean, this is. I'm not sure if it was the same 20, 30 years ago. But, obviously now with the internet and social media, when when teenagers think of love, to be honest, most of them just think about sex, and it's just why? I mean, yeah, obviously it's human nature to have sex, but it's just ugh, ugh. I mean, there are some kids with crushes on their teachers. It's like, you know, sometimes there's the obvious case of, an actually attractive teacher, and you think, oh, I'd bone her. That's just normal teenage behaviour. But then there are some that actually develop fucking crushes on them. And then there are some teachers that actually reciprocate, and then they actually have sex, and then the teacher gets arrested. It's disgusting. Anyway, little side rant gone. So, social media has made teenagers hypersexualized. I mean, there's no point disagreeing with me because I am completely right. In that sense, I'm completely right because I mean, just look at the world now. It's not just teenagers; it's everyone. Everyone's hypersexualized. Ugh. Even kids, man. Even kids. It's disgusting. Just go on TikTok, you'll find some form of fucking softcore porn anywhere. Gross. Anyway, teenagers. Am I right? It's probably the worst stage to go through as a person. That's probably one of the worst parts of your life for a lot of people because of how difficult it is. I mean, every generation is different, obviously, and the prior one will never understand. I mean, if I have kids, which I hope to do, if I have kids and then when they become teenagers, I won't understand them because every generation is different, every single time, no doubt about it. The teenagers feel like the parents don't understand them because they genuinely don't understand them. And it's hard for the parents too. I mean, I've seen with my parents, they've definitely struggled keeping up with it. But one thing that's never changed is teenagers, they all have passion. They all have a huge pool of, what's the word I'm looking for? They're just really interested in love. I mean, sure they should be. Everyone deserves love. Everyone deserves a partner. Well, I say everyone, but most people, the good people, okay, not the criminals or anything, or like the fucking murderer psychopaths. Normal people, they deserve love. I mean, I certainly chased it. I still chase it sometimes now, but you know, I'm not that successful. Haven't pulled anyone in 2 years. Ooh. I've got to start thinking of what else to do. I mean, yeesh. But yeah, I mean, one experience that I had, right? This was when I was in, I'd say about year 9, and there was this. Okay, so I was practically unnoticed until this point, right? I wasn't very popular at all. Not that many people know me or even looked at me. But yeah, so this one really popular, really pretty girl, apparently she thought I was cute, and you know, me being my year 9 self and not actually truly understanding what love was, because I had never been in an actual relationship before. I mean, yeah, I've had the primary school relationships, but that's not a true relationship, is it? You're just friends, but you just say your boyfriend and girlfriend, you know, all the normal stuff. So I go up to her, you know, brave of me at the time. I wouldn't have done that in any other situation. I went up to her, yeah, I didn't fucking say anything, I just said hi and walked off. Then, actually later that day, I started texting her, we actually started flirting. After like a week and a half, by the way, we didn't actually know each other at all. If I look back now, it's just so shit. And one thing I hate doing, but it's also so funny, when you read back on your old text and see how you used to talk to people, and I look back on how I used to flirt with her before we dated, and I was literally the worst you could have ever seen. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, so me and this girl, we actually went out for like a month, and then all of a sudden she broke up with me because, you know, we didn't know each other, which was fair at the time, but for me, I just thought she was being a cock. And I got really angry and started crying, and then yeah, I was really sad for a week, really, because you know, it had been 3 years since I had a girlfriend, still primary school girlfriend. Yeah, 3 years since I had a girlfriend, and then, you know, it's just all that time waiting, and it's just 1 month, and then that's it, just gone. But you know, she's a really nice person. Luckily enough, we're amazing friends now, and I'm really glad for that. I'm really glad. But yeah, after a week of tears over nothing, the exact same happened with another girl, except this one lasted for 2 weeks. You know, the thing is, like, both of them, you know, I didn't know them at all. I genuinely didn't. I had never met or talked or seen them before. It was just merely physical attraction, you know. But you know, clearly that works. I might have to take a rule out my own book. Got to a random girl that you've never seen before, ask if they want to date you. Don't even have to know them. If you're in year 9, that's the key. No, don't take that advice. That is so shit. Nah, it would put you down a fucking deep hole that I went through. Oof. Yeah. So the second one lasted, what did I say, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, around there. Yeah. Ugh. They just broke up with me. I got extremely sad. But you know what? Actually, like, well over a year and a half, because like I just thought that like no one would love me anymore. You know, that fucking stage. Ugh. But you know, I forgive myself for my naivety, and I've changed a lot. But there is one lesson I take from this: don't believe you know a person from how they look, for your heart will beat too fast, and your brain can then only forfeit.